Next decade, we need to be.
Senator Flood says this makes Nebraska stand out.
If Nebraska is going to win the next decade, we need to be doing things like this. We need to be out front.
But it's about more than capitalizing on the crypto craze. Telcoin needs employees in Norfolk, the kind of high-paying tech jobs that area leaders say Nebraska should be coveting.
The entire point of growing together is to put Norfolk and Northeast Nebraska on solid footing so that in the next 10 years, we remodel our economy to create the kinds of jobs that are going to be in sync with the emerging technologies that are going to drive growth and innovation.
Don't expect to start depositing your crypto into a brick-and-mortar building anytime soon, though. The regulatory framework for the bank charter still needs to be built, and state leaders say that could take at least a year. But everyone involved says the wait will be worth it.
Just focus.
Wait will be worth it. It gets greater later. HODL is the motto.
On consumers and effectively making a safe and regulated way to connect a consumer to
Paul Nooner, Telcoin CEO.
This new world of digital assets, right?
New world.
To decentralized financial platforms.
Norfolk is open for business.
Senator Mike Flood, Norfolk is open for business. Tell him, Mike.
And we are a leader in fintech.
We are a leader in fintech. Tell him, sir. They're sleeping on Telcoin.
And we're ready.
In Norfolk, Eric McKay.
We're ready.
News Channel, Nebraska.
Nebraska News Network. Senator Mike Flood is on Fox Business today. Fox Business, Mike Flood.
I love what you're saying because you're making the rules clear. And I think the clarity end of this was one of the issues for this market to really be believed, because people weren't sure who was running it, who was overseeing it, and what the rules were.
Senator Mike Flood was very familiar with the rules of the road. Senator Mike Flood is very familiar with the rules of the road. Let me send this tweet out real quick, guys. Basically, I'm trying to run a new program this morning, and it's too early to keep messing with all these different features, so we'll probably do a surprise live later where we play with the features. But as of right now, we got a lot of quick news to cover. There's a lot going on in the world of cryptocurrency. Is it a bull run or bull trap? That is the question. Bull run or bull trap? Lumens is lifting off once again. Telcoin is on fire. XRPL assets on fire. So what's let me see? Telcoin. Telcoin. Xpmarket. Y'all see, that was early. I dropped the video like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Telegram is on fire. Good morning, Telegram. Oh, Lumens is on fire once again. Lumens, liftoff, and Velo by the dip. SHX, 200K for 100 challenge. 200K for 100 challenge. Yeah, get the number on that now. Tweet is out. Yeah, I know you're not used to CKJ being this early. Oh yeah, guys, if y'all checked out my video last night, deep down the rabbit hole with Securitize, which I've been covering this since 2017. Securitize, Ripple, and Coinbase in partnership. I've been covering this since 2017. Securitize, Ripple, and Coinbase. Securitize, Ripple, and Coinbase all in cahoots since day one. 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 My apologies, guys. I'm in the middle of downloading some different programs to use for the live streams and interviews I got planned. So I've been playing with a lot with these features, working hard a lot. Creating content, working hard a lot. some reason I think the audio was really good at that point. Let me see. There we go. I believe this is the right one. Yeah, it's the right one. We're about to unlock a new era in fintech, Jimmy Gonzalez. Telcoin is up 43% on the daily. This is big news right here, guys. Some big content creators are sleeping on Telcoin. And of course, you know, they may not have jumped on when we jumped on and found it when we found it when it was $67 per 100K. And then it shot up to, I'm not going to go through that. I can't go through that. I'm not going to go through that. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I kind of like this. I kind of like the new program that I'm using a little bit. Kind of like where it shows me a lot closer and you guys can see me a lot better. I kind of like that feature, but there's just so much going on with that program. We'll probably use that later today. I told ℚ𝕝𝕚𝕚, let's have a surprise live stream later and we'll mess with the features and examine the program thoroughly. A lot of content creators are using this particular program, so I figured I'd check it out. But here's the thing, guys. Mike Flood, I did a lot of research on Mike Flood back in the day. I did a lot of research on Mike Flood. Back in the day, Mike Flood is making big headlines. Uh-oh. Sounds like Mike Flood might be putting his position in for presidency, but as of right now, we're not going to cover that much of that. But I do want to cover Mike Flood's Twitter, because Mike Flood is on fire this morning and Telcoin's on fire, and I think that has something to do with each other. 1 hour ago, we're going to unlock innovation in America. But also, okay, he actually dropped a couple different interviews this morning. Mike Flood's on fire. Come on, Mike Flood. Tell him about Telcoin, Mike. Tell him about Telcoin, sir. I love the way that sounds. Donald Trump wants to make America a leader in digital assets. Donald Trump wants to make the USA the leader. Well, guess what? UK also wants to be the leader. Japan, they want to be the leader too. So one thing we all can agree on, get your crypto bags ready. Guess what? Now we're unleashing the power of digital currency. Tell them, Pickle. The announcements they're talking about, I believe we may be going in the right direction. Guys, if you don't know, Mike Flood is directly responsible for the Nebraska Innovation Act. It's time to drive growth and innovation. Do you got your Telcoin ready? There's what the app looks like, guys. You can actually download the Telcoin app from the App Store with USDC pair and connects to your bank account. Not a financial advisor. Entertainment purposes only. But we're talking about Senator Mike Flood, who's never been defeated, owns multiple television stations, multiple radio stations. Now he's the U.S. Senator of Nebraska, and he's all over Fox Business. He's directly responsible for the Nebraska Innovation Act, LB 649, I believe. Well, he's directly responsible for it, but it could be LB 654. I'll show you. The wait will be worth it. There goes Paul Nooner, Telcoin co-founder. Oh, no way. Get out of here. You didn't even hear that, the clips. So hold on. So yeah, that's right. I took the audio off the clips. This is why I hate when I start messing with new programs. Then I had to go back to my old program. It's not even set right. Breaks my heart. Here's the thing, guys. Senator Mike Flood has been a heavyweight when it comes to political races. Senator Mike Flood has been a heavyweight when it comes to dealing with political races. Can you hear that, Elizabeth? I know you can. Can you? Ken Fit. Good to see you, Ken Fit. How you been, sir? I haven't seen you in a couple of years. Can you hear the Senator Mike Flood now, Elizabeth? Senator Mike Flood now. Great. As soon as I wanted to try to be on time today, and I was on time, you guys seen I went live at 1, but the only problem is I went live with, I know it's like a robot, and I went live with this new program that I purchased. Hello? Hello? Okay. We should have some good audio now, I hope. Hello? Hello? Okay. Okay. It's not my day today. It's not my day. I can tell you one thing. I will not stay up super late working on content no more. Because it doesn't really pay to do that. Because then I'll oversleep. Then I don't feel like I'm myself when I wake up. So I'm going to force myself to go to sleep earlier and not make crypto content late at night. Because I was up pretty late, as you guys seen. I actually posted a video in the Telegram group this morning. It was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. If you can't hear these clips, then that's going to be a waste of time. Because I got a few good clips. You still can't hear the clips. Smash some thumbs up, hit that subscribe. I think we got like 20 videos up since last night between the ins and outs. The problem is I'm too fast for the computer. Kidding me? Kicking strong. Yeah, guys, we're actually on 90-day fitness challenge. Today's going to be day 2 of the 90-day fitness challenge. Day 2 of the 90-day fitness challenge. I don't know if BuLLMARKET ended up going live or not. He was saying that he couldn't go live because he was having an issue with his camera. I know all about that, bro. I know all about that. Issues with the camera. Man, I gotta leave here like 2 o'clock. This is gonna be a short stream.
As we can look like a bank on the front face, but reality is as we can look like a bank on the front.
All right, let's do this. Oh, Brandon Patch, you're a legend, bro. Thank you big time for that. Okay, Brandon Patch is a member now. Makes a lot more sense also. Shout out to Brandon Patch in the building. Much love, bro. I got your tweet pulled up. I hope you don't mind me sharing it on Twitter here. I did share it on Twitter. Here's the thing, guys. Back in the day, I issued a 100K Telcoin challenge. It was a 100K Telcoin for $67. Within a matter of 7 days, that 100K Telcoin went to $5,900 in a matter of days. $5,900 in a matter of days. The world was shocked. And many people didn't jump on Telcoin then either because the gas fees were ridiculous on the Coinbase cold wallet. I paid a $50 gas fee for a 100K Telcoin. And the next day we came in the chat, everybody was like, man, I would have never paid that. And I understand maybe today why. But back then, money was a lot more plentiful. So basically, I paid like $120 for a 100K Telcoin. Not to mention the 100K I bought HODL model, and then I bought an additional 100K for myself. So we started out with about 300K Telcoin. So imagine that. It shot to $6,000 in 3 days. 6, 12, 18, $18,000. I'm like, whoa. But why'd I do that?
You know, when it was introduced, the ATM was a pretty revolutionary concept in banking. It changed the way people interact with banks forever. Well, a new company coming to Norfolk wants to change how some people bank entirely and add jobs to the local economy in the process. Telcoin is...
Telcoin is coming to Nebraska. Now, guys, when I did all the research on Mike Flood, Nebraska Innovation Act, I said this is a big deal because Mike Flood is a heavyweight. Now, Mike Flood is also in this video. I'm not going to play the whole thing again because we played it a couple times.
Needs employees in Norfolk, the kind of high-paying tech jobs that area leaders say Nebraska should be coveting.
The entire point of growing together is to...
There's Mike Flood right there, the man, the myth, the legend himself. This is why I back Telcoin, because of this individual right here. As a matter of fact, when we first started covering Mike Flood and Telcoin, nobody knew who Mike Flood was. I think we all can agree on that. Nobody knew who Senator Mike Flood was. I didn't even know who he was at the time. But when I did my research on his resume, how he ran unopposed, that multiple radio stations he owns, cable television studios, and I said, this guy he's going to do big things. And boy, was I right.
Put Norfolk and Northeast Nebraska on solid footing so that in the next 10 years, we remodel our economy to create the kinds of jobs that are going to be in sync with the emerging technologies that are going to drive growth and innovation.
And that's what CKJ is here to talk about, the amazing tech, innovation, and opportunity in this new asset class. And today, 1 hour ago, U.S. Representative Mike Flood, we are going to unlock innovation in America again. The SEC under Biden and Gensler have been driving our fintech sector into the ground. Trump wants to make America a leader in digital assets.
Trump's team is holding discussions on possibly...
Why couldn't Trump go with Mike Flood as vice president? Oh my, that would have rocketed Telcoin to the moon. It's already rocketing, guys. If you don't know, Telcoin right now is at 0.005. Now, this is when you make the most money. This is when you make the most money. Because double zeros is going to be $500 right now for 100K Telcoin. So we're still up big time. Now, it does hurt to go to $6,000 per 100K, back to $500 per 100K. But guess what? You'll have a hell of a story to tell tomorrow Thanksgiving. You'll have a hell of a story to tell over dinner. Tell them about Telcoin. Greg T, exactly, you never heard of it. Most channels haven't. Nobody's talking about it. And that's what separates us apart from the other guy. I'm down the rabbit hole big time searching for hidden gems. I'm the hidden gem hunter. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean on Xpmarket in a few moments, because I do have a new challenge called the 𝕝𝕚𝕉 Challenge. Have you heard of that, Greg T? 𝕝𝕚𝕉? The unseen face. And actually, guys, I cracked the code who 𝕝𝕚𝕉 is. And many may not know it was such a big mystery back in the day. Even DAI covered it. When somebody shared a picture on the Telegram last night that I posted a few years ago where I found 𝕝𝕚𝕉. I don't know if I want to show it to you right now because a lot of people kind of got upset that I found him and they didn't. They're like, bro, he doesn't want to be seen and you found him. So I won't show it right now. They were upset back in the day about that.
Creating a new White House position dedicated to crypto policy. The administration wants to expand the power of the commodities futures trading.
They're going to expand a new position in the White House dedicated to cryptocurrency. Get them, Trump.
Commission as well by granting that CFTC oversight of the digital asset market.
This is beautiful. This directly ties to Ripple. This directly ties to Ripple. That Trump wants to give CFTC oversight of crypto. I'll show you what I mean. And this will be the first time you've seen this today. Or the first time anybody's probably going to talk about this. I will. I'll show you. It ties directly with our video last night in Carlos Domingo, who's been working with the CFTC, with Ripple and Coinbase. I'll show you what I mean.
All of this happening as Trump gets the chance to pick the next head of the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, with Chairman Gary Gensler stepping down in January. Congressman, I know you've been working on digital assets a lot, and you see major change coming. Walk us through how that plays out. What do you expect?
Well, we are going to unlock innovation in America again.
Tell him, Mike,
This has been very frustrating under Joe Biden and Gary Gensler at the SEC, who has gone out with this power that he thinks he has to do these unreasonable enforcement actions and try and guide an industry into the ground. Today, you know, the headline is Donald Trump wants to make America a leader in digital assets.
And so does the Bullish family, and so does Team Green, and so does Crypto Mark. And so does the IBF.
Think of it this way. Back in 1995, America unleashed the power of the internet.
Now, that was the biggest thing, guys, back in the day when I first got in crypto in 2017 and decided to make crypto content. When I got in crypto in 2017 and decided to make crypto content, we all knew that digital currency was going to be big as the internet. And we told the world, did you miss your chance to get a Google stock? Did you miss your chance to get Apple, Facebook? Or don't miss your chance to get Telcoin?
Web 1.0. We are on the dawn of Web 3.0, and we are riding in the back seat with countries like the UAE and the European Union and Singapore dictating to the rest of the world how we're going to treat digital assets. This is America's issue.
Woo! Get him, Mike.
This is something that we need to do to make sure that the U.S. dollar remains the world's reserve currency. Yeah. And with the announcements you're talking about, we're going the right direction.
So tell me about that. How do you keep the dollar as the world's reserve currency while also creating a backdrop for growth in digital assets? What's the plan?
Well, two different approaches. One is stablecoins, and on the
RLUSD is going to be a big deal. Very big deal. And everything I said in 2018 is finally coming true, too, as far as the connections with Securitize, which I did drop a video about 2 o'clock in the morning. Most of you are probably asleep. I was still up working on crypto content. We'll talk about that momentarily.
The Financial Services Committee, we have, thanks to Chairman McHenry and Congressman French Hill and so many other hardworking members, we've put together an entire stablecoin regime. Now, remember, a stablecoin is backed by $1 in a U.S. bank. One stablecoin equals $1. It allows emerging economies in continents like Africa to trade essentially in U.S. dollars using a stablecoin regime that is backed by, you know, American banks. That's what we're excited about in Congress. This isn't about replacing the U.S. dollar. It's about strengthening its power.
Trump's team.
That's what I basically said. I mean, you kind of got to spin that narrative. The Bitcoiners said the same thing back in the day. Oh, we're going to replace the banks. And now they're saying, oh, well, maybe we need to make the system run more efficient. And that's what 𝕝𝕚𝕨 was the whole time, making the system run more efficient. I'm just going to keep running with this no matter what. So, you know, let me talk some prices real quick. Because this morning when I first got up, I basically checked the price of Telcoin. Because I just had a really good feeling that Telcoin was on fire. And I said, like I said, Telcoin is my retirement plan. I'm not a financial advisor. Like I said, Telcoin is my retirement plan. Most don't know. It was introduced by Senator Mike Flood, U.S. Representative Mike Flood, which was also signed into law under House Bill 649, also known as the Nebraska Financial Innovation Act. The proof is in the partnerships. Oh, aristocrats ready. Uh-oh. Telcoin, a blockchain-based fintech legislation, it seeks to bring its own digital asset-backed financial service to U.S. consumers in compliance-first fashion. Tell them, Big Mike. I called him Big Mike. Get him, Big Mike.
Saying because you're making the rules clear. And I think the clarity end of this was one of the issues for this market to really be believed, because people weren't sure who was running it, who was overseeing it, and what the rules were. And that was...
Mike Flood knew what the rules were. He laid it out in Nebraska. And it took a while for the rest of the world to catch up to what Mike's been doing in Nebraska. But now Fox Business wants to know all about it. Now the world wants to know about it. Now they're asking on BitBoy's show, are you bullish on Telcoin, BitBoy? And BitBoy said no. And then a day later, and he even said it himself, he said, now that I said no on the show, and this was yesterday, he said Telcoin is going to pump. And boy, was he right. BitBoy was right about that. He was wrong about the call, and he was right about it pumping. Open my phone, what do I see? Telcoin Mountain Portfolios globally, pumping 47% on the daily. Telcoin. It just jumped $50 in 1 hour, in a half hour, because it was 500 flat. 0.005 is 500 per 100K, 550 per 100K now. And on the 7-day, it's up 127% in 7 days. Crypto Navigator, bro, I had a hell of a time starting to stream with that program this morning. Couldn't get it. I had to restart the stream like 3 times. Then I just decided to go back to the old program, but I really want to use that program this morning. So, we're going to talk later and play with it. Because, matter of fact, I even tried to make I tried to make a video this morning too. I re-recorded it 4 times. Because it also has a feature where you can record the video and use the program and not go live and just put a video up. I recorded that 4 times. Matter of fact, that's why I probably seemed a little bit frustrated this morning, because 4 times, and then I tried to go live twice with it, but we'll get it all together. 126% on the 7-day, 286% on the monthly bullish NDD. Good God. 287% on the monthly. Clearly, Telcoin's on fire. So, now you see, and I'm telling you guys, when I first got in Telcoin, if I go back one, that's my newer tweet, but let me go back a little bit. See, this is why I want to use that program, because it shoots the video up on Twitter. And then look at my background right there. Look at my background. I agree, sir. Oh, that would have been so. Okay, so when you go live, it puts you on the side like that and puts this in the middle. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, that's gonna look way better. Yeah, that's gonna be way better. So don't worry, we'll be using that later today. I'll come back to that. Here it is right here. Bam! I said some know, some don't. Telcoin 100K for $67 is 6K. Guys, that 100K Telcoin challenge is $6,000 in 7 days. Yes, I'll repeat that one more time for those that may not believe. Even Tel's put it in a song. I issued a 100K Telcoin challenge for $70. It hit $7,000. Well, actually $6,000. It hit $5.9 thousand. If you want to get real technical and exact. $67 turned into $5.9 thousand in 7 days. Woo! Good Lord. I said Telcoin is my retirement plan. And then here's some of the screenshots from this morning. On the monthly, it was showing 250% this morning. I was like, damn, BitBoy. Matter of fact, maybe that's why BitBoy didn't go live. Because he knows that everybody went, bro, you said don't get Telcoin yesterday. And the next day it's pumping 100% on the weekly. It's pumping 35% on the daily. So this is 370 to 520 in 1 day. In 1 day, this went from $370 per 100K to $520 per 100K. In 1 week, this went from $240 per 100K to $520. It doubled in 1 week. What they talking about on another channel? 1 month, it went from $140 per 100K. And you guys know Telcoin was trading sideways forever at 140. Not forever, but for a long enough time for you to get prepared. Here's 140, 0.0014, 140 to 520. 250% in less than 30 days. This is what I do. I let people know that the game train is incoming. Good morning, crypto pioneers, and this is my good morning Telcoin tweet. And at first wasn't getting no love like that, because I figured maybe some people just No, where's my Mr. Train on that? 72 likes. Uh-oh. The Tel fam knows. The Tel fam grows. And the Tel fam knows that CKJ possibly the Telcoin fam. No, I hope that hit the comment, not you, per se. Oh, another moderator handled it. Way to go. You know, one thing, guys, is like, far as like, you know, I don't mind saying, oh, BitBoys calls suck, or different things like that. But as far as like, one thing is, I always try to hold the standard of, like, if, and I would hope people do the same thing for me on this channel. But if somebody comes in there bashing me, I don't really like bash other content creators on the live stream. As far as like, you know, you say, oh, BitBoys calls suck, because we know that's true. But as far as saying like he intentionally trying to take advantage of somebody, you know, I wouldn't support that, because I think he believes, like, when BitBoy calls the call, he really believes it. So I don't think he intentionally tried to manipulate. It's just his calls suck. But as far as like bashing other content creators, you know, I don't really like that. I'm not gonna support that. And that used to be like something we all supported back in the day. And so try to maintain integrity in between the content creators. Even though other ones I've seen did not, like, oh, they come in here and start bashing me and like this, oh, I didn't see it. I'm like, okay, yeah, okay. Telcoin is powering up. Don't sleep on Telcoin. I gotta speed this whole show up for sure. But I understand what you mean. No, it didn't block Sean per se. He just took his comment out, right? Because I mean, I'm not gonna get rid of you because of that. Oh man, I can't wait to start using that program. Good. Guys, here's how this boils down right here. This is a sneak peek from our Telegram group. We got 709 members in there. I said, go ahead, sneak peek in the official Bulls Family Telegram chat. So this is what our Telegram looks like. It's kind of like the newsfeed here on the live stream, or the newsfeed on Twitter, but it's like a Telegram. It's a free crypto group. We're in here every single day. And Brandon Patch said, CKJ, my portfolio has 4x'd in the last few weeks, all down to your calls. Cannot thank you enough, sir. Cannot thank you enough, my brother. You don't get the recognition you deserve. Okay. Actually, I didn't read that part. Don't get the recognition you deserve. I was so focused on my portfolio has 4x'd in the last few days. Don't worry, bro. We will. The stone that the builder refused becomes the head cornerstone. Bob Marley said it best. You see what happened with Jed? Now he's back. Wallet fatter than ever. A couple $1 billion, and XLM is also on fire. Good God, this thing is rocketing. 285% on the monthly. Telcoin is on fire. And also, it looks like Stellar has liftoff once again. Lumens is pumping 15% on the daily, up to 50 cents. Good Lord. Shout out to all the parents that got the kids home for Thanksgiving. I hear kids. I think my brother has a few kids. But I think it's Thanksgiving vacation. Here's our link for our Telegram, guys. Bam. But on that note, go back to this. What coin is on Lobster Wallet? No, JC the Bull Lobster Wallet. I think they were talking about maybe SHX or Velo. Okay, Bulls Christie said SHX BuLLZiLLa challenge on Lobster Wallet. Now, also did issue the 200K SHX challenge for $100. 200,000 SHX for $100. SHX, which is Stronghold Pay, which also runs on Lumens. So right now that's 900 per 100K, and it was 200K per 100. Now it's 900 per 100K, which that challenge is now worth $1,800. Biggest calls in crypto, VA. Let's go, VA. Guys, that $100 challenge is worth $1,900 today. I have to do it. I have to. I'm trying to stay busy, focused, but damn. Moves of millions when that crypto on the rise. Envy in your eyes, high on my own supply. Oh, it's envy in the eyes? This will change your life. You ain't in the right. Shout out to Tells. All right, I am gonna be focused because we do gotta be out of here. And on that note, Stronghold's on fire. Oh, good Lord. Stronghold right now, guys, is double zeros and 9. You can't get this on the Lobster wallet or the Coinbase Cold wallet. And on the 7-day, it's up 40% on the 7-day. Now, Tammy Camp is the co-founder. She's also from Stellar. Sean Bennett, other co-founder, is a Ripple recipient judge. So this to me, this is when Stellar meets Ripple combined. Stronghold Pay SHX is when Stellar meets Ripple and they had a baby. And its name is SHX. Oh, for real. I know when I called Navigator this morning, because I actually called Navigator, because I was trying to shoot a bunch. I wanted to put a video up this morning again, but I wanted to use the new program we got. And I could not get it working. And I tried to reshoot that thing 4 times. So then I called Navigator on the phone, and he's like, bro, I'm riding down the beach right now. I'm like, no way. And it's beautiful out. I'm like, whoa. I'm up north and it's freezing. Navigator's in Florida and it's beautiful out. That could be the missing link for my life, is the Florida trip. Navigator goes live Wednesday nights. He's a legend. So Stronghold is up 40% on the 7-day. I told the world November to remember is going to be historic. And on the monthly, it is 141%. Gang train, baby. Gang train, baby. Can we get some thumbs up? Can you get the hearts? I apologize about the restarting stream. And that's why I hate restarting stream, because the algorithm never goes correct. Oh, let me give you guys a sneak peek of what I worked on last night with Securitize video. Actually, I might have to go back in my Twitter just a little bit, because Securitize, they tweet that this morning. They're probably wondering who Securitize is. Securitize has been backed by Ripple and Coinbase since 2018. Okay. Yeah, late night video 13 hours ago. I put a video up 13 hours, which was in the middle of the night. I said, passing turned all the way up. The video was called The Missing Link. Oh, it's on fire. Okay. Let's see how this one looks. I'm going to shoot this video with what? The new program or the old program? Ads. Okay.
Can be, let's be
Old program.
intellectually honest about this. Governments are talking about a strategic reserve of Bitcoin.
I agree. Y'all hear what 88 founder says? Now tell us what you say. You can run OBS and the new program at the same time, or don't run OBS at the same time.
In Bitcoin alone. It's their entry point.
It's their entry point into Bitcoin. I always said the man was trying to take your crypto. Now the man is coming in buying boatloads of Bitcoin. And he said this is their entry point. Bitcoin's going to what, Charles?
Intellectually honest about this. Governments are talking about a strategic reserve of Bitcoin in Bitcoin alone.
Okay.
It's their entry point. And perhaps in 5 or 10 and 15 years, that dialogue and narrative will change. But it is my belief that Bitcoin is going to go to $250,000 to $500,000 within the next 12 to 24 months.
Good God. Now listen, I'm not the biggest Charles Hoskinson fan, but I can agree. I think we all can agree Charles is a very smart man. He says Bitcoin may get to $500,000 in the next 12 to 24 months. Do you realize what that means, VA? We all can be possibly grasp crypto retirement by making by making the right decisions over the next 12 months. And that's one thing that I try to tell Ҳ𝕝𝕝𝕝 big time. I was like, the decisions we make over the next 12 months can really affect your life for the rest of your life. Like, we have a real opportunity right here to purchase cryptocurrencies at a hell of a good deal. Double zero assets, what I'm searching for daily. Like, there's no telling what Stronghold to go to. What if this goes to 20 cents, 30 cents? 20 cents will be 20,000 per 100K. 40 cents going to be 40,000. If this even goes to $1, you're going to have $100,000 per 100K. I mean, Charles, I'm not here to dispute what Charles is saying. $500,000 in 24 months, 12 months.
Because
But the thing is, okay, if you don't have a Bitcoin, the thing is the rest of the market is particular assets are gonna rocket, depending on what asset you have. For sure, XRP's in there with this RLUSD, which I covered in this video, and I believe that RLUSD is the missing link, which I explained in this video that I dropped last night. So make sure you guys check out this video, and I'm kind of going to give you I'm trying to debate on if I should go into the video too much because I did drop the video last night, and I kind of want you to check it out. But I will give you a little bit. Okay, here it is. Now, what most don't realize is yesterday Ripple tweeted this. And this is from Ripple yesterday, November 26th yesterday. And they're highlighting Carlos Domingo. I'm very familiar with Carlos Domingo. I did a lot of research on Carlos Domingo. I did a lot of research on Securitize back in the day. So it's kind of interesting that they're highlighting Carlos Domingo now.
I'm Carlos Domingo. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Securitize. So I started the company in late 2017. Now that was like kind of the first wave of excitement about tokenization. Crypto was very small when I started the company. It was like
Crypto was very small. I remember when Carlos Domingo started this company.
a 20 billion industry. Now it's a 2 trillion industry. So when blockchain started, I just felt like this should be the same technology layer should be applied to regulated instruments to make them easier to transact, easier to trade, and easier to purchase.
I agree. The tokenized future is now. And this is from Ripple. But they're highlighting Carlos Domingo. So if you go to Carlos Domingo's page, there's Carlos Domingo. I met him in New York. He's the founder and CEO of Securitize. Believe it or not, when this guy first started his company, I was like, man, I should move to Miami. Because he actually lives in Miami. And I know it was going to be a big deal. Imagine if I started working at Securitize in 2018. Ain't no telling how rich I'd be right now. But I always wondered, like, I just really felt there was just so much opportunity in different companies that are going to be big in crypto. Circle, Stellar, Ripple. Like, look how far Monica Long came. She started like in social media department. Now she's the president of Ripple. Look at Carlos Domingo. Like, I mean, opportunity is so big in crypto. Shout out to Center Grade X with the $2 super chat, first super chat. Can you please check out ISO, what's it, ISPO link ticker? I got you, bro. Check it out in 1 second. If you use a StreamYard, you don't need OBS because they don't both try to use audio. Okay, that's why I wouldn't go live. Way too much power on that. But the only thing I don't understand about that is you need your OBS for YouTube to go live. But I guess if you put your YouTube link in there and your Twitter link, it's going to automatically go live on Twitter and YouTube. But I'm used to using the YouTube, like for example, here goes like a YouTube super chat. You go live on YouTube and don't use, well, I guess, okay. I guess you still can watch the YouTube yourself. I guess we're talking about it today. I kind of feel like a little bit weird running around like the YouTube programming, but we're talking about that. Thank you big time, Center Grade. I'll make sure I check it out in 1 second. I want to show everybody this connection with Securitize and Ripple and Coinbase. So here goes Ripple highlighting Carlos Domingo right here. But then I started scrolling on Carlos Domingo's page to see what he's been up to lately. And of course they're highlighting Coinbase, CoinShare, Securitize. Now, this is what did jump out at me. And this is kind of interesting because Mike Flood says that the president wants to put the CFTC in charge of crypto. Well, guess what? Carlos Domingo is also highlighting the CFTC. What's cooking here? Oh, third super chat. Thank you big time, DEX. I appreciate that. I got you in 1 minute. Now, Carlos Domingo says, great progress in getting tokenized assets as collateral and CFTC regulated. CFTC Advisory Committee recommends used tokenized assets as collateral. CFTC, Trump is about to point the CFTC in charge of crypto. Guys, I'm telling you, whatever your favorite asset, you better get it. Now, this is actually interesting because crypto companies are on fire.
Deals. This is Securitize is crushing these deals. This is the chart of tokenized treasuries right now. So you can just see this. This is going up and to the right. RWA.XYZ does a good job. BlackRock has now overtaken Franklin Templeton and Ondo for on-chain with BULLZiLLa, right? They have 544 million of tokenized treasuries. If you click into this, you can start to look at it. So they used to just be on Ethereum. They now are on Optimism, Avalanche, Polygon, Arbitrum, and Aptos. So a few things I want to talk to you about is, so one, you can see Optimism is the only one that's gotten real capital in here. They all have about 1 million. Optimism has 26 million in their token supply of BULLZiLLa. So Optimism seems to be out to a hot start here. Securitize is crushing these deals.
Securitize is crushing these deals. Guys, when I first talked about Securitize, ℎ𝕝𝕚𝕒, Ripple, Coinbase, everybody looked at me like I was crazy. Now look what's going on. And I actually got really, my ℎ𝕝𝕚𝕒 is crushing it. Big news is coming out. 𝕝𝕚𝕟 partnership with Securitize is opening the gates for over $1 billion in real-world assets into DeFi. You go a little bit deeper, they're also tied to the Build Fund. Securitize and Build Fund, Securitize, BlackRock, Build, Securitize, backed by Ripple and Coinbase. The joint venture between 𝕝𝕚𝕟 and Securitize completely changes how real-world assets will interact in DeFi. Yeah, go ahead, Carlos. Holders of BlackRock tokenized money fund can now tap into DeFi opportunities while earning interest from the United States Treasury bills, Securitize said, which runs on Securitize. There's actually one more big tie in here that's kind of wild. But the thing is BlackRock and Securitize launched Build on Avalanche. BlackRock and Securitize? Oh, come on. Guys, BlackRock has directly partnered with Securitize, which is directly backed by Ripple and Coinbase. And I will show you guys what I mean on that. I don't know if this one... I don't really have time to show you what I mean because I got to go. I got an appointment. But these are some of the research that I put into the video that I dropped at 1 o'clock in the morning. Is right here is Securitize supported by Coinbase and Ripple. This is the information we had in 2018. Securitize supported by Coinbase and Ripple. The Series A funding round was for $13 million. I knew Securitize was going to be a big deal. But I know it was going to be a bigger deal when there was a Series B funding round. Coinbase backed Securitize secures $48 million in a Series B. So you got a Series A, Series B. Also, Morgan Stanley is in there. Now you're telling me that Securitize partnered with BlackRock? What's in your wallet? What's in your wallet? ISO pump. I gotta look this up real quick, sir, because you did drop some love, and I gotta go. So ISO link, and actually have a bunch of good stuff, other stuff to show, but I guess we'll show that later. Where's the actual ticker for that, sir? Oh, ISP. So this is a good God, double zeros on fire. Way to go, DEX. So he's talking about ISO. It's a ISPO link. It's pumping 27% right now on the daily. So that means you still get 100K of this for $100 right now. This would be right in what we call a bullish family challenge, because I always try to find $100 challenges. That's right in the money right there. On the 7-day, it's up 37%. On the monthly, it's up 40%. ISP. Now what contracts it run on? It has a total supply of 10 billion. So that means it can go to $3 easily. I've seen assets with 10 billion go to 3. They also got a website too. I'm just gonna click on the website. Could be an issue right there. I mean, not an issue with that, the issue with my computer. Here goes your Twitter. I just want to see what the utility is for the asset real quick. Like, what's this use case? Whoa! 112,000 followers. AI-based Web3 developer platform. ISO, ISP, ISO power, P2. Okay, it's a play to E game. So it's like maybe a play to earn game. 100,000 followers. This is the game right here, right? Is this the game, Dex?
First experience, the company fair. To celebrate, we offer you a great prize. Win your share of the 5 million ISP tokens.
Oh, there you go. Get them, Dex.
Welcome to the ISPOverse.
ISPOverse. Is that correct, sir?
We just released the first part of our ISPOverse experience, the company fair. To celebrate, we offer you a great prize. Win your share of the 5 million ISP tokens. It's super easy. There are a couple of simple tasks. You can see them here on the right.
A couple tasks. The winner will be drawn December 30th. Enter today. Shout out to Dex. He found a hidden gem for you guys right there. And I gotta run, guys. We're gonna be live a little bit later today, probably in a few hours. We're gonna have a surprise live stream today. I'm gonna go Navigator and work on this program. I'm not gonna go the other stuff I gotta go, because I gotta go right now. Good Lord. And we started to build our algorithm today too. As soon as we start putting our work in, it's time to go. So Mike Flood's the big news. I'm actually just gonna go straight. Nah, I gotta show one more thing first. And this is gonna be really, really quick. Everybody's talking about the 𝕝𝕚𝕟 challenge in our Telegram. Our newest challenge is the 100K 𝕝𝕚𝕟 challenge, which is the cheapest challenge I ever issued. Here's our Telegram. Here goes Brandon Patch said, CKJ, you forex my portfolio in the last few weeks. This is our not private group. It's a private group. And we got 709 members. It's free to join. You got our link, Elizabeth, so we can get out of here. Thank you so much, Liz. You're the best. And here's the link for our Telegram. Bullish Family Telegram. Look for the green bull. You'll know you're home when you see the bull. And here it is right here. Down the rabbit hole. No, guys, this is what I've also been down the rabbit hole late last night on, because I believe, and a few other bright minds also believe, because I talked to them about it, this is where we're going to find the hidden gem that's going to change our life. As far as, this is under the radar XRPL assets, and trust me, I've watched all the big XRP channels lately. Like, they're not talking about Xpmarket or the hidden gems. They're probably, they might mention, well, actually, I haven't heard you mention Xpmarket. But Xpmarket runs on XRP. Now, they covered XRP news, don't get me wrong. But the better XRP does, the better Xpmarket will do. And I believe, now, okay, I forgot to go to that part about the RLUSD, but dealing with Carlos Domingo, because now they're going to be launching tokenized treasuries. And when the RLUSD comes into play, it's going to complete the missing link on that scenario. But RLUSD will also complete the missing link to provide massive liquidity for Xpmarket. And the Xpmarket founder said that on Paul Barron, or whatever his name is, like 1 million subscribers, really good interview. Yeah, they call it RLUSD will bring all the liquidity. But Solo, guys, is still number one, pumping 120% on the 7-day. Drop is at $17.45. These are all assets that run on XRP. It's up 9% on the 7-day. Core is still on fire. Bear token's been on fire, 57%, 12% on the day. But XPM token, which we're earning XPM daily, so we're staking and baking. I don't know if it would be considered staking. We put XRP and XPM in the pool, and we're earning XPM daily. And actually, okay, I didn't put that up, that screenshot up. Well, yeah, guys, the way you do that is you go to Xpmarket up here, you go to Xpmarket here. It looks like there's a fake Xpmarket now too, so be careful. And then you click xpmarket.com here. You download your Zum wallet, because they were having issues with this in our Telegram, I believe. Oh, shout out to Joy and Mr. Zam. Thank you guys for helping that person last night, like 2 in the morning, that had a question about how to get 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕤. Like, I was like completely wore out by the time that guy started asking questions. So it was like super late, like 2, 3 in the morning, like 2 in the morning. So basically, thank you guys for helping out. I really appreciate that. But then you go to your top XRPL tokens here on Xpmarket. Then any assets you want, you go to swap here. And XPM is pumping 11%, up 36%. Oh, let's look at 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕤 real quick, and then we will get out of here, because, yeah, oh man, I gotta go. I'm probably gonna be late and everything. Damn it, they're gonna be pissed. Well, yeah. Where's 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕤? The newest challenge, 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕤. Hello, 𝕝𝕚𝕟. There it is right there, 𝕝𝕚𝕟. 𝕝𝕚𝕟 is consolidating. That's a good thing. So we might be able to even get a bigger bag. So actually, if you click on it, I'll show you guys one more thing. You can always see the price of it, how much XRP you'll need. So it's actually up 52% on the weekly for 𝕝𝕚𝕟, but you're gonna set your trust line. No, where's that calculator at? Okay, no, it's gonna be under the swap. Okay, so here's the swap. Say you want to swap XRP for 𝕝𝕚𝕟. You're gonna take this all the way back, and then you're gonna find BRI, which is gonna bring 𝕝𝕚𝕟. You put in 𝕝𝕚𝕟. So say for example you want to trade $5 in XRP, it's gonna give you 110,000 𝕝𝕚𝕟 for $5 in XRP. If you miss the 𝕝𝕚𝕟 challenge, you're out your mind. The last thing I'm gonna show you is this right here, and then we're leaving right now. Go to my likes. Then if I go to uphold, stellar surges, XLM has soared. That's wild. They're talking about XLM now. No, I'm not gonna read that. Oh, shout out to Angelica, amazing developer. I like that picture right there. And last but not least, and if I'm late, Charles Hockenson. This is what really crashed the market when I had a hell of a lot of money.
On September 12th, Jamie Dimon says Bitcoin is a fraud. He says he'll fire any one of his traders buying Bitcoin.
The market crashed hard as hell right after that. They played us the whole damn time. And where you at? Where you at, 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤? Oh, Bitcoin's going to 1.5 million. And guess what? Who's partying now? 𝕝𝕚𝕟. 𝕝𝕚𝕟's partying. Former CFTC chair says Bitcoin reserve makes a lot of sense, and 𝕝𝕚𝕟 right there. Guys, make sure you smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, because we will have a surprise live stream later today.
Without a bag, you be sad, feeling hella mad. Think about the life you could have had, I know you into that.
Rags to riches, we changing the game.
They call me Crypto Tales, not here for the fame.
𝕝𝕚𝕟!
It's still in my brain.
Author.
Passive income claim. I'm staking and baking, they hating and faking. It's mine for the taking, they finally waking.
Matter of fact, if you don't know what 𝕝𝕚𝕟 looks like, if you join our Telegram group, somebody actually put the picture in there. They put the link to when I posted the picture years ago. I could not believe they found that link. Way to go, Joy. They found the picture that I found 𝕝𝕚𝕟. Now, I was going to share it on social media, but I decided to just leave it in our Telegram because people got upset because the story goes way deeper.
No time to be wasted.
They got upset that I found them. I mean, come on, that's what I do. Whatchamacallit, you know that. Watching my wealth grow.
Life changing money is a fact. Ain't no looking back. All time high coming next. Guys, I'm having that. Crypto have you living large luxury cars. Crypto millionaire without a care. Diamond bandage.
Up. Celebrate, I'm picking up my cup.